We're going to skim through this. I want to show you this. In honor of Sims this Friday. Apparently, 90 Day Fiance has had enough people on it as a show that there's a fair amount of them that are actually insane criminals.
TLC's popular 90 Day Fiance franchise has been around for more than 11 years.
God bless this YouTuber's voice. I'm not trying to be mean. For the intro, can we wake up a little bit? Can we blow our nose? I'm not trying to be mean. I am being mean, though.
The International Relationship Series has launched numerous spin-offs featuring...
I swear to God, he's moments from
Wubby, what do you think a Louisiana boo-boo would look like?
I don't know.
well over 100 couples and thruples who are hoping love could overcome distance and cultural differences.
Wake up!
Each of those couples have friends and family,
Oh, God. Oh, I saw a lot of people.
expanding the number of characters in a 90 Day Fiancé.
Did they... Wait a minute. Did they put our boy
Each
with
of those couples
a PNG of a fish?
have friends and family, vastly expanding the number of characters.
Nah, why'd they do that? Why is he just with a PNG of a fish, bro? Oh, it's a catfish. No! Oh, that sucks. Oh, no. Poor bastard. He got done so dirty.
In a 90 Day Fiancé universe. Among the hundreds of characters featured on the various 90 Day Fiancé shows over the years, there have been numerous arrests and convictions. Sarcasm has covered most all of the criminal activities of those associated with the franchise over the years, and we've compiled a list of some of the worst offenders. The list is based on crimes and or convictions that occurred after the person appeared on the show. That means the pre-show crimes of folks like Paul, Molly...
Oh, those are Paul's mugshots? Oh, my God.
Josh...
Why does Paul looks way more criminal?
And Elizabeth's whole family were not eligible to make the list. I should also point out that Leda Margarita has been arrested multiple times since her appearance on 90 Day Fiancé Season 6, but she has yet to be convicted of any crime, so she wasn't really eligible either.
I recognize way too many of these people. I've lost control of my life.
It's okay, bro.
To avoid any unnecessary controversy or heated debate, the entries are not ranked. Instead, they are arranged chronologically based on when the person first appeared on TLC. Kicking off the list...
I'm sorry, but this is a great example of when a neck tattoo doesn't work. Maybe it's just because he's weird looking. Maybe I'm just being mean. No, I'm not being mean. You're weird. This is weird. Goofy.
The 90 Day Fiancé's worst criminals is Michael Eloshway. Michael appeared in the very first season of the show alongside his much younger Russian fiancé and eventual wife, Aziza.
I don't know, but I don't really care what other people think.
How old is she?
We don't really have to
they got
prove it to
married!
anybody else. Just what we have, it's the most important thing for us.
I'm so happy that everything worked out the way it did.
She looks 15.
I'm the luckiest guy in the world.
She's so sweet. You're blushing.
That's just love flowing up into my face.
I didn't know they made success stories on the show. That's crazy.
Michael Eloshway was indicted in June of 2023 for one count of possession of child pornography and one...
Damn, when he said young fiance, he meant it, huh? Well.
count of receipt and distribution of visual depictions.
Did we watch this guy's season?
Of real minors
I don't recognize him
engaged
at
in
all.
sexually explicit conduct. The arrest
There
was
were
the result
signs.
of a federal investigation into users transmitting illegal image and video files.
During his time, Eloshway's IP received and transmitted 63,000 files. 9,000 of them were determined to be severe. Of the files shared and downloaded,
After police raided Michael's home and seized his computer, he admitted the illegal files were on his computer. However, he argued that he downloaded files in large batches and would delete the underage material.
Oh my God, bro.
Eloshway was found guilty of multiple counts of possession of child pornography on July 24, 2024. In October of 2024, Michael was sentenced to 10 years in federal prison, which was well below the recommended sentence range of 17.5 to 20 years.
Only 10?
Michael's convictions are more concerning given that he and Aziza have a young daughter.
Okay.
Olivia Joan Eloshway was...
Okay. This guy. Okay, we do recognize this. I'm skipping that one. That was a buzzkill. That was, yeesh. Also, what? I don't know what you guys do for porn, but like, the last time I downloaded a batch of porn, I was maybe like 10, just not knowing how the internet works. I'm stupid. Now now the family computer has a virus and it's done, right? Like, but yeah, just getting like batch porn. What? Who even does that?
With the famously short-tempered Anfisa from Russia.
Give the guy a break. He probably just didn't read her bio.
Oh God.
Interview, and I feel very excited about it because having a green card definitely gives me more freedom.
This was an old one we watched.
Able to get a driver license, to get a car,
This one was a bitch though.
maybe travel. But George and I have been fighting a lot lately. Hopefully we get along
She like
today.
milked him dry, right? Like he was rich. And...
So I can pass
Did
my
he kill
interview.
her? Yes. Get ready.
Hey,
He shot her in the face,
where are you
bro.
going?
I'm going to get my wallet.
Bring me my red bag with my makeup.
Can I have a key?
Yes, you can have a key.
Oh, he's going to the bathroom, huh? Oi! I'd walk. I'm glad I called her a bitch, and then she immediately showed how much of a bitch she is. Otherwise, people would have been like, why'd you call her a bitch?
Very punctual. You always have to wait for him.
We're going into this interview to show that we're in love and happy, but starting it off with the
This is before their fucking interview. Oh my
fight
God.
is a bad example.
It seems unlikely that being arrested for marijuana possession could land someone on this list, but that all changes when you're talking about nearly 300 pounds of it. In February of 2018, George was traveling east on Interstate 40 in Arizona.
Oh, we heard about this. I remember. Dude! 293 pounds of marijuana. Okay, bro. Weed ain't that heavy. Holy shit. That is legitimately, yeah, some like Heisenberg shit. Brother, goddamn. That's like 2 average size humans of marijuana.
When he was pulled over for a traffic stop. Police searched his vehicle and found 293 pounds of high-grade marijuana. George Nava...
It's for personal use. I don't have intent to distribute. I just love weed. This was going to last me a little while.
pleaded guilty to felony attempted transportation of marijuana in July of 2018.
That's about 180 bricks.
September of 2018, George was sentenced to 2.5 years in prison.
That's it? How much are they paying to drive it? I'm just asking questions. It's just weed, Wubby? Dog, that is, I understand it's just weed, but that's a lot of weed. That's so much it's hard to believe. All because of a traffic stop. Dude, it's always the little details, right? It's the tail light being out or something. You know?
He was also fined $20,000.
That's it. What?
Making matters worse for George, he and his wife Larissa Lima split up after he went away.
No.
While seemingly at rock bottom, George's time in prison appears to have had an incredibly positive impact on his life.
Awesome.
He lost a lot of weight while incarcerated, and he entered into a serious relationship with another woman soon after his release in May of 2020.
Okay.
George and his girlfriend Rhoda have since welcomed 2 children together. Their daughter Zara just turned 4, and they also have a 3-year-old boy named George with a G.
Good for him.
Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? I'm George,
Wow. He still did well, huh? Maybe that wasn't all of it that they found.
and this is my beautiful girlfriend, Rhoda. Here we have our beautiful creation, Zara.
If you're curious what George is doing for work these days, it appears he has turned his experience with marijuana into a full-time and fully legal career. According to multiple Instagram posts from earlier this year, George is now the director of cultivation at California's Cha-Ching Farms.
We plan out our bed.
This fucking guy, dude. I kind of love this guy. What the fuck? I kind of love him. I'm happy he's doing well. Like, all right, businessman. Okay.
To be around 18 days. Since recently, with the DO, I'm achieving the same outcome within a 10 to 12 day period.
The worst criminal
Okay. What a glow up. We take
the 90 Day
those.
Fiance history list continues with
I don't
Angela
recognize
Deem's
this
daughter,
person.
Scotty Deem.
I'll just see what it is.
Scotty Deem was featured prominently when Angela made her TLC debut on the second
We haven't
season
seen
of
this
90 Day
one.
Fiance before the 90 days. She was the person most often in scenes with Angela before Angela flew to Nigeria to meet Michael.
Dude, I bet you whatever family or friends he had when he got arrested 2 years in jail for weed, right? He gets out of jail and he goes, no, ma, I'm doing it, but I'm doing it right this time. I know so many people were probably like, my son's a fucking bum. Now look at him. He made the right choice. But I know picture anyone you know, they go to jail for that, they get out and they go, no, bro, I'm doing it right now. I'd be like, I ain't gonna see him again, dude.
However, it appears Angela's scenes with Scotty have since been deleted from the streaming versions of the episodes currently available via Max and Discovery Plus.
What happened?
Scotty Deem was arrested in September of 2017 and charged with aggravated child molestation. Say history. 90 Day Fiance and Happily Ever After
Okay, I don't recognize this person.
violence arrest, some of which happened after the person appeared on TLC. However, none of them can compare to Colt Johnson's ex-wife, Larissa dos Santos Lima. The fiery Brazilian was arrested for domestic violence on 3 separate occasions after making her TLC debut as part of
What is that build? I'm trying to be kind here. That is a
90 Day Fiance Season 6. Larissa was first booked for domestic battery on June 19, 2018. That was just 5 days before she married Colt.
A few days before the wedding, Larissa and I had a confrontation, so I called the police on Larissa. And
I'd let her smack me around. Dog, stop.
she was arrested.
Stop.
I called the police more so to protect her. I never wanted her to be arrested. But I guess the state of Nevada had different ideas.
I spent 2 nights in the jail, and it was a nightmare. When I went there, I never felt so cold in my life.
Maybe you shouldn't have beat the shit out of your husband. I don't know.
Saw people that look to me like you want to kill me. In the end, I make some friends there that protect me. And I was released
Bitch, you were there for 2 nights. What happened?
2 days before my wedding.
Larissa's first arrest went under the media's radar and wasn't reported on until Larissa was booked again roughly 5 months later. On November 10th, 2018, Larissa
Domestic battery.
was booked into the Clark County Jail in Las Vegas on a misdemeanor domestic battery charge for the second time. This arrest did not go unnoticed thanks to the fact that Larissa posted a series of photos and videos on social media just prior to her arrest, revealing her and Colt had a serious fight.
Larissa and I got in a huge fight yesterday, and she was arrested for a second time for domestic violence. And I have no idea who called the police. I don't know if it was someone online, because Larissa went on social media asking for
I
help.
want Wendy's.
Larissa and Colt got into another altercation that turned bloody in January of 2019. Larissa was arrested on January 11th and was charged with domestic battery for the 3rd time. Larissa's first 2 charges were dismissed or denied, but she wasn't quite as lucky with the 3rd. On a positive note, Larissa's quote DUI doctor quote attorney had the domestic battery charge dropped to disorderly conduct, which was a huge win in regards to her being able to remain in the United States.
Why is that a win though? Why do we what the fuck?
She was given a suspended sentence along with 48 hours of community service, 6 months of weekly domestic violence counseling classes, and a $345 fine. She avoided deportation and is currently living in Las Vegas again.
That's okay. What DJ Wooten
It featured 5 former cast members, and now we are down to the final 2. And they are 2 of the worst of the worst. Hazelhurst, Georgia, thanks to another criminal who appeared alongside 90 Day Fiance Before the 90 Days and Happily Ever After star Angela Deem. During the 3rd season of Before the 90 Days, Angela was considering a local venue called the Cotton Patch as a location for her and Michael's American wedding. Douglas DJ Doug Wooten.
That guy's a criminal. I'm sorry. That 100%. He did it. I don't know what he did, but he did
was
it.
the venue coordinator, and he quickly became a viral sensation after delivering numerous memorable quotes in response to Angela's questions. Unfortunately, Doug's appearance on the show has been deleted from the streaming episode available via Max and Discovery Plus. As a result, this low-quality clip is the only video I could find online of him on the show.
The American wedding, and then we'll turn the venue into African-style reception. How are you going to be able to do that?
As far as African, I mean, we can barbecue a goat, but that's about as far as we can get.
Doug later made more headlines, but this time it was after he was arrested for the murder of a 54-year-old Georgia man. According to the indictment,
he's living in an Amish paradise.
The beard is crazy.
Doug and 3 other people participated in the invasion of a house owned by a woman named Brittany Martinez on January 4, 2021. During the course of the home invasion, 54-year-old Marcos Ramirez was shot and killed. Doug was charged with 3 counts of felony murder, armed robbery, home invasion, aggravated assault, and possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. The multiple counts of murder were due to multiple felonies allegedly being committed as part of the murder. Douglas Wooten pleaded guilty to a single count of felony murder on May 2, 2022. As part of the plea deal, the prosecutor elected to not prosecute the other charges.
Coordinated the wrong venue.
40-year-old Doug was given a
That's crazy. That's crazy.
A life sentence on the...
He got 3 murders on one body. Yeah. And oh no. Guys, that's not fair.
Same day his plea was entered. He is eligible for parole, but not for a while. According to the Georgia State Board of Pardons and Paroles, a person receiving a life sentence for felony murder is eligible for parole after serving 30 years. Doug has been credited with time served beginning on January 7th of 2021. That would mean he will become eligible for parole in January of 2051. We will keep it in the South for the final entry on our list of some of the worst criminals in 90 Day Fiancé history. Part of Geoffrey Paschel's storyline.
Oh, we know about this guy, or at least vaguely. We watched his season, I believe, and then there was shit all over the subreddit.
During the 4th season of 90 Day Fiancé Before the 90 Days was his extensive criminal record. Geoffrey claimed on screen that his legal...
Oh my God. Boys, take note. That nipple tattoo, that is a complete killer right there. That is an absolute, I don't care how hot you are. That is a rough look. Holy, goes hard. Definitely not.
Troubles were far in his past, but he had numerous arrests in the years leading up to his...
This guy fucks. Hey, man, let's wait and hear what he did. Okay? Let's hear what he did.
TLC debut, including a domestic violence arrest just a few months before filming. Geoffrey brutally beat his American fiancée.
Go ahead and say it again, chat. Go ahead. Go ahead.
During an altercation in June of 2019. Soon after his arrest, Geoffrey began filming for Before the 90 Days. He would fly to Russia to meet his online girlfriend, Varia Molina, for the first time in person.
So wait, he probably hid that from the show because he got released from that and then went and filmed the show. I bet they wouldn't have let him on if they knew that shit.
You told me that I was the only American that you spoke to. You've straight up lied to me. You've been dishonest with me. This plays into the whole fact this plays into the whole fact that you just want to come to America. No, nothing.
Take it easy.
It's as funny?
No.
It's funny?
Not funny.
It's not funny.
Oh, yeah, that man beat the shit out of a woman. No, I believe it.
Ridiculous. Man.
I believe it.
You lied to me. I'm done. This is bull.
Ooh, that man has tribal nipple tattoos. Is he playing the Valve Index? See, I got an eye for it now, chat.
Geoffrey told Dominic Natty during an interview that he was offered a plea deal which would have resulted in no jail time, but he turned it down.
Oh, why would you not take that plea deal, my guy? Oh, he thought he was going to Saul Goodman this thing. Oh, that's tough. Idiot. Yikes.
Geoffrey went to trial.
He's like, no, I'm going to beat the case, bro. I'm going to beat the case like I did my ex-wife, dude.
October of 2021 and was found guilty of aggravated kidnapping.
On all charges, bro. What the fuck were you you know, his attorney was like, dog, be so for real.
Kidnapping, domestic assault, and interference with an emergency call. In February of 2022, Geoffrey was sentenced to 18 years in prison.
Oh my God. From a plea deal with no prison time to 18 years. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what we call a generational fucking fumble. Oh my God. Also, people saying good. Oh yeah, good.
Wubby, don't you also have tribal nipple tattoos?
I don't root for the criminal, by the way. But like anytime I'm watching like true crime, body cam footage, right? Anytime like that, even though I want the criminal to get the worst, right? I still have the, oh my, what are you doing moment, right? Like in this case, like it's good he's going to jail. But hearing that he turned down the plea deal, I'm like, what were you thinking, bro? What are you thinking? Someone probably got in his ear, or his own like psychotic ego is like, I can beat these charges. No, it didn't happen that way. Like, dog, take the fucking deal.
With no chance of parole. During the sentencing, the judge in the case called Geoffrey's treatment of women sick and sadistic.
Oh, yeah, no, that's probably, he got the book thrown at him.
Your Honor, she was asking for it.
Well, Your Honor, she had it coming.
He's also very image conscious.
That probably explains why he didn't take the plea. Dude, this judge got him locked in.
I'm not surprised at all that he projects an image outwardly to the world that he is this type of person. What we have seen here and what has been exposed in this trial is that what is going on behind closed doors is much different than the image that Mr. Paschel projects out to the rest of the world.
I'll be honest with you. The nipple tattoos showed me everything I needed to know. You know what I mean? Like, that is different.
As I've stated, this behavior towards these women is sick.
I can't believe this guy was on 90 Day Fiance that we watched. Like, what the fuck?
It is sadistic. It goes beyond.
Is that his hair? No, there's something called courtroom toupees, CRTs. And for certain people with medical conditions in the courtroom, they will provide. But like, depending on your attorney, depending on the state, you might get a bad one. So this one obviously doesn't match well.
To inflict physical harm on these women, it speaks of a deep...
Dude, this is his attorney going,
Your Honor, permission to take the defendant's shirt off.
psychological issue, I think, that Mr. Paschel has a desire to inflict as much emotional damage to these women as possible.
Geoffrey has filed multiple appeals, all of which have been denied.
They were like, you're going to jail for beating women, but you also suck, too. Outside of that. Oh, he wrote to Vanya?
His most recent appeal was filed in April of 2025 and is currently still ongoing. Varia remains in a relationship with Geoffrey. She lives in one of his houses and manages the others, which are rental properties.
They're still together? You know what, girl? Milk every dime you can out of it. Yeah, be together. I'm gonna ask questions. I'm not gonna look into it. You know? Go ahead. Get that ring. Go, whatever. Do what you know what? Get every dime out of him. Unless she is actually in love with him. She was just arrested too? Oh, no! I tried to give her the benefit of the doubt, bro. She got 18 years to kick it. That's kind of the way I thought of it. She's like, well, he's locked up. I could run all these properties and do whatever I want. I'm not a cop. All right, girl.
It's unclear if Geoffrey and Varia were ever officially married.
Oh.
She's able to stay in the United States after obtaining a green card via a lottery.
A lottery? They got those? A lottery?